Sometimes the old saying is true, the best offense is a good defense. What is going on, Galafam? Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We're playing Builders Hall 3 right now in the new Clash of Clans update, and we've got our daily loot bonus reset. Yes, the magical 3 wins that I don't know if that's going to change or not, but anyway. Okay, so let's go ahead and do what we can here. We've got 12 barbs for this village, and things have been tough lately. It's tough to figure out exactly how to get into these bases. You know there's going to be a spring trap over there by that opening, but we're going to try this with a pair of giants and 6 archers instead, and from the opposite side, so hopefully we don't lose the giants to the spring traps over there. Of course, the archers are picking some stuff off, but check out those little level 2 giants. Not really well upgraded, and in fact, we lose 1 and about a half before we even so much as get through this outer wall, and it's a lower level wall. So, giants not doing a great job. Archers can't get the Builders Hall down, although they do come kind of close. And I gotta tell you, things just don't look good at 29% with 0 stars. But my base, it's been working out okay lately, and my opponent gets 15% with 1 star. So we pick up 35k and 35k, 29 trophies, so we're still in the 600s range. Keep in mind, this is an early on Builder Hall 3. We're going to magically fast forward time here through the troop training, and we will go on for another battle. I will show you the base. I promise to show you the base before this episode is over. That's working out for me. Now, I don't even have a crusher. I haven't upgraded any of my defenses yet, but it's still doing pretty well. Now, once again, we're looking at the opening right here. We know that there's probably going to be a spring trap over there, or possibly 2. And when you only have a few troops, it's pretty critical. So we're going to go with half barbs, half archers. And sure enough, now it's just a couple of those push traps. There go the spring traps. Okay, so we do lose all of our barbs. Okay. So that was pretty much almost every single barbarian got flung off the screen. So now it's up to the archers to pick off those outer structures, and check it out. She is, oh come on. She is going to get through the Builders Hall, and we're going to grab 1 star for the Builders Hall, and it looks like it's going to be close for the 2nd star here. And the storage is the, oh yes, we got the 2nd star. Look at that. 2 star, 50%. Not too bad, you guys. That's the thing. Things can look bad, and then you can turn it around, but it comes down to the defense, and 36%, 0 stars for my opponent right there. So again, working out. Again, we fast forward through the troop training time, and we will go for that 3rd win and see if we can't pick it up in a row. Now, we've passed 700 trophies, so we have the opportunity to earn more loot right here and more of a bonus. Now remember, I haven't added the last camp. I only have 2 camps right now, and I obviously haven't trained all of my troops up to the highest level. You can get your troops up to level 6 at Builder Hall 3. So we're really a middle of the road Builder Hall 3 right now. But to get over 700 trophies, the bonus is going to be a little bit more, so here we go. All right. And walled off defenses right there. Doesn't look good. Now, we might be able to pick off that town hall from the back side here. So I'm thinking that our best bet is going to see if the giants can't tank for the archers long enough for the, oh, there's the Tesla. Okay, long enough for the archers to get the Builders Hall down. Here we go. The elixir storage goes. They're on the gem mine. Okay, Builders Hall. 1 giant already died, and that's the thing. The giant's kind of soft. There goes the Builders Hall, and the archer's going to live a little bit longer. Let's at least get through the Star Lab, and that's 39%. Can we get through? I doubt it. Probably not another defense right here, and it's not really even going to be close. And it's a 39% 1 star, but at 700 trophies with a mid-range Builder Hall 3, well, we don't know if it's going to be good enough or not. We've got to wait. I tell you, the waiting is the hardest part. Every day you see 1 more card. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart. The waiting is the hardest part. Oh, 25% damage. Okay, so the thing is, oh, we got it. Okay, so there we go. 29% 1 star with the beta minions. And check out that victory bonus, you guys. 55k, 55k, 30 trophies. Not bad. Pretty happy about that. And you can see we're nearly maxed on loot right now. So it is time to decide. Okay, here's the base. You guys wanted to see the base. Here it is. I'm pretty happy with this setup right now. It's working out really well, and people just not getting in there. And I'm definitely protecting myself against beta minions with the firecrackers and the air bombs on the inside. People, just for the most part, not melting through. And I don't even have the crusher. I don't have the 3rd army camp. And I have not upgraded any of my defenses, even my push traps. So that is something I need to decide next. I feel like maybe the crusher, an additional defense, is the way to go before I upgrade any of the other defenses. And definitely don't want to upgrade walls yet. But mainly the thing I want is this army camp. 180,000 elixir for that army camp. And then the crusher, we can afford it. So it's time for the crusher. It's time to crush our opponents. And so we'll get the crusher down for the next episode. And hopefully, well, it looks like we're going to have to wait one more day, you guys, before we can put down that extra army camp. I probably will go army camp before I go upgrading these other units. Although those giants are pretty squishy. That's a tough one. You guys tell me in the comments, should I go with the 3rd army camp or train those guys up first? Let me know what you think, and I will listen to you as far as what's going to happen for the next episode. Alright, so that is going to wrap up this episode for now. Taking a look at all my level 1 defenses, still holding people off. But before we go, let's take a look at some of the comments you guys are leaving. Obviously, a mixed response to this update. We have, of course, besides the constant loot cap complaints, look at some other things. I agree, we totally need friendly challenges, and I really feel like this is definitely coming to the game in the future. How could it not? The loot, frustrating, of course, when you're loot capped and you want to attack until your phone dies. I can understand a lot of people just want to grind through it. And it's like any other game, though. Do you really want to max it out? It's not as much fun if you max everything out in just a couple of days. Now, here's a really constructive response from Daniel Kirby. And Daniel says, the loot cap is not as big of an obstacle as it may seem. I made it to 1,850 trophies with Builder Hall 3 while loot capped. Very nice. And it means I will make twice as much as the person who didn't play until their loot cap. So what he means is the person who stopped playing at their loot cap. So I will get exponentially ahead of them in resources. And this is very, very true. So play as far as you can in trophies while you are loot capped. It makes sense to increase that bonus. Hopefully Daniel saw that episode about this just the other day and he's just trying to provide a friendly reminder to other viewers. Next up, Eclectic Flux says, I'm maxing each builder hall before I upgrade because I have rushed my main base, so I want a fresh start. This is very true, you guys. You can rush, so don't do it. You have the opportunity to just build level 1 defenses, level 1 everything, and continue to level up. It makes much more sense to max everything out except for maybe walls before you go to the next builder's hall. You don't want to end up with a rushed base. Many people back in the home village very frustrated and very sad that they did that in the early days of the game. Now, yes, there are tons of comments complaining about the loot cap, and I could show them all day long, but I'd rather show some other views just to give a diversity of opinion. So Bottle of Gatorade says, some people don't understand the loot cap. It's there so you wouldn't max out your base in a couple of weeks. Also, without the loot cap, you probably wouldn't go back to your home village, and you would sit there and loot and loot and loot and upgrade till you max it all out. He says, also, this update indeed makes it better for gemmers, but if you are free to play like me, you don't need to complain about it. The update is the update. You can't change it. You can still enjoy the game and progress without gems. And here's the thing, you guys, you cannot argue about this. It is not pay to play. It's pay to progress faster, which is always the way Clash of Clans has been, and pretty much any free-to-play game. And yes, on my Builder Hall 3, I am tempted to gem, but I'm not going to do it. I would love to be able to play this more because it's so exciting, and I can definitely feel that frustration. All right, next comment from Luke. He says, only one dislike. That was on the last video. It was early. He says, maybe that's Chief Pat. I think that was the episode where I beat Chief Pat in a couple of Night Witch challenges. And then last but not least, Jose says, RIP, the baby dragon is now going to get balanced. Thanks for Galadon. If I only had that much influence, trust me, you guys, I would make them change the loot cap. All right, have a fantastic rest of your day. Make sure you subscribe for update, sneak peek, and strategy guides, daily Clash videos, who knows what else. Love you, Galafam. See you tomorrow. Full attack. The waiting is the hardest part. Every day you see one more card. You take it on faith, you take it to the heart.